I blew up my life. Blowing up is probably a little dramatic, but let's just say that one day I woke up, looked around at my life, and I just felt like I couldn't live that life anymore. And it wasn't because there was anything in particular that was actually wrong with it. Let me paint the picture for you. I was married to my soulmate. I had a successful and thriving real estate business, making multiple six figures a year. We had just bought this house and I was paying cash to fully tear it up and remodel the entire inside. My daughter had just turned 1 and we were actively working for our second. On the outside, on paper, my life looked amazing, successful. But I literally woke up one day and I realized that I was probably the most miserable that I had been in a long time, maybe even ever. And while I was sitting in the life that I had worked so hard to achieve, I just wasn't happy. I felt like I was going through the motions of life. Life was so monotonous and honestly painful. And I was 35 at the time. I legit thought to myself, well, there's nothing more to do now. Honestly, that moment scared me so much. I didn't know what to do. My body quite literally started rejecting my life. Physically, I couldn't get myself to care about work anymore. I was dropping my daughter off at daycare every day just so that I can come back home, sit on the couch and watch TV. And I just kept seeing my bank account getting depleted. It was stressing me out, but I couldn't get myself to do anything about it. I had no drive. I had no joy. Honestly, I felt like my life was meaningless. Like, I guess this is just all I have left to look forward to. That was actually the threshold moment to me actually waking up to my life. I realized that I was burned out from doing what I thought I was supposed to do instead of what I actually wanted to do. And I was struggling to live a life in the routines in the day-to-day, the way everyone tells you to do it. And even though it was hard, I was finally able to admit to myself that I actually wanted more out of life. I wanted my life to feel like something, to mean something. So yes, at that threshold moment, I blew up my life. The scariest and darkest and most unknown time period of my life is actually where I discovered more of what life is actually all about. And in that discovery is when my life actually began to change. Now I'm confident, I'm connected to my own guidance. I feel like I'm aligned with my soul in my purpose and in my abundance. Here's the point of the story because there's good news. The good news is Spirit actually showed me that I was the pathfinder for freedom, but you do not have to blow up your life like I did mine to experience it for yourself too. You can quite literally change everything about the life that you're living and the way that it looks and that it feels by listening to yourself and choosing something different. I'm hosting a free 90-minute webinar to activate women in listening and choosing differently for their lives. It's called She's Unleashed, for women who want to activate their life from struggle, from survival, from feeling trapped into living aligned, full of joy, purpose, confidence, abundance, and freedom. So if you want to learn how to stop struggling in this life and to actually live a life that your soul is craving, join me for She's Unleashed. Comment below and I'll send you the link to learn more.